On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Foye Oluokun with the play. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Burrow here on second down. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On first down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Come to the line now on second and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his running back downfield and... Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he will get into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
2nd down and 3. Back to throw, Burrow. Back into the hands of Yosivas. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
On 1, ready? A gain of 9 yards.
To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Burrow now. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now here's Lawrence. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Duvernay on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Right open.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Lawrence now. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Etienne now on first and 10. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Bengals' 8-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Man in motion here is Washington. Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Burrow here on second down. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down. To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
88.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Inside. 50.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you back north. Hey, check 26. Get 300. Get 300. Check 30.
Rodgers here from the gun. Wilson on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Here, Mike. Yeah, this.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Toss play. This is Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Pressure comes. Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. First and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the big game downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has it at the 7. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 88.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
A tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10 now. That's complete to Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third down give to Hall. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets have a choice to make. Less than a yard needed here on fourth.
26.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Inside.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain at first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that will set up first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want to run it right down their throat.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers will look to throw. That's caught at the 4. He has the New York touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.